So good evening again. Welcome to the Friday night meditation from Unity Spiritual Community in Citrus Heights. And tonight we are going to focus our meditation on the Lion's Gate portal. If you're anything like me, you've heard about the Lion's Gate portal probably for a few years and didn't know what it was or what the big deal was. And this year it seemed to be a bigger deal than before, and indeed it was. There were a couple of reasons why, which we'll go into. But the Lionsgate portal is an annual celebration and configuration of heavenly bodies. The primary alignment that is involved here is between Orion's belt and the star of Sirius. And you probably know the constellation Orion. That's the one that's so easy to get confused with the Big Dipper, but it's not. And the three stars in the middle of it are Orion's belt. Sirius is the brightest star in the sky, and it's just rising now. We haven't been able to see it for a while. It was hidden from us in the night sky, but now is coming into view. So this slide, we can see how Sirius is aligned with Orion's belt. Also part of the Lion's Gate is the alignment of the Earth and the Sun with these other stars that we're looking at. Some of the things that made this year have heightened energy were that Venus is right now, this very moment, conjunct the Sun. Every 18 months, Venus changes from being the evening star to being the morning star. And of course, this is all the relationship between the orbit of Venus and the orbit of Earth and how it looks from Earth. Right now, Venus is passing between the Sun and the Earth, and we can't see it, but it's right in front of the Sun and therefore conjunct with it. And they are, of course, in Leo, hence the Lion's Gate. Another reason why this year has extra heightened energy in August is that there are two full moons, August the 1st and August the 30th. The second full moon in a month is called the blue moon, although it isn't really blue. But that's why we have the expression once in a blue moon, because it's not very often that we get two full moons in 1 month. And so every August, always in the sign of Leo, some of these things come into alignment. The Lion's Gate portal is an ancient celebration. It goes way back in history in different cultures and celebrated in different manners. It's also connected to the dog days of summer. Did you talk about dog days when you were growing up? I know we did when I was growing up in Illinois. And Sirius is the dog star. One of the history of the Lion's Gate takes place in ancient Egypt, and that's when they believe that these three pyramids in Giza aligned with the three stars in Orion's belt. And if you can see in this diagram, they've drawn lines from the three stars in Orion's belt to the three pyramids in Giza. And so there's a whole different history and culture built up around the relationship of Orion and Sirius and the Egyptian pyramids. The gate is open from July 28th to August the 12th. So this is just about 2 weeks. That means it closes tomorrow. It's a very short period of time and one that we should be able to think about what has happened in the last 2 weeks and see how much of it sounds like Lion's Gate influence. The peak of the Lion's Gate is August the 8th. And that day is halfway between the summer solstice and the autumn equinox. The number 8 is being given great significance in connection with the Lion's Gate. Here is the tarot card, number 8, which stands for strength. And it has a woman and a lion and a tiger. And this card has the infinity symbol in it. She's holding it in her hand, and that's an 8 on its side. The number 8 also has esoteric symbolic connections with the lion and with strength. August the 8th is a double 8. It's 8-8. And it is known as the powerhouse number. And what I liked about it is that it acts as a bridge between the material and spiritual realms. It is also the number of power and wealth. 8 is connected with achievement, goals, and the intersection of the spiritual and physical dimensions, which is symbolized by the interlocking circles of the number 8. That's the infinity symbol. You probably know that. The intense energy associated with the Lion's Gate is associated with the sign of Leo. Leo rules the heart. It's also known for love, abundance, happiness, and success. Other interpretations of this energy state that when this alignment happens, there is an intense surge of light and positive energy, which awakens DNA, activates the human energy field, and transmits high vibrational frequencies and codes of awakening. These are light codes of ascension and mastery and evolution from Sirius. And Sirius is sometimes called the spiritual sun. So they pour toward the earth and offer humanity another level of activation, an opportunity for a progression on the ascension path, which is our path. When we talk about ascension, we are talking about the Christ within. In Unity, we talk a lot about realizing the Christ within. It's the same thing. Humans can be impacted with this energy during the Lion's Gate portal. There's a human in various ways. There are physical symptoms such as headaches, fatigue, nausea, flu-like symptoms, ear ringing, aches in your body. My ears have not quit ringing for 2 weeks. And I've had friends who have reported being sick last week, and they think it's their sinus, or they think it's this, that, or the other, but it all kind of fits in this picture also. We can also be affected with emotional symptoms, anxiety, fear about the future, mood swings, and unexplained anxiety. There are other side effects which are more like esoteric. They can be vivid dreams and visions, which are often a sign that your subconscious mind is trying to communicate with you. Emotional ups and downs. You may feel more sensitive, irritable, or anxious than usual. And this is a normal reaction to the increased energy, and it usually will pass. We have those physical symptoms again, headaches, fatigue, or nausea. They're usually mild and pass on their own. Another part of it is increased creativity. And you may find yourself more inspired and motivated to create art, music, or to write. And clairvoyant experiences, which can include seeing visions or hearing voices or or feeling the presence of spirits. There are benefits in many areas from the energy from the Lionsgate portal, and they include connecting with your higher self, achieving goals, finding love, healing from past trauma, and manifesting your dreams. Tomorrow is the last day that this portal will be open this year. And in tonight's meditation, we'll include looking back over the last couple of weeks and noticing life events that reflect the energy of the Lion's Gate. We'll also have a time of cleansing and releasing the energy of our journey through this portal, and a time to allow the changes to just settle in and become part of us as we prepare to apply our new strengths and blessings in our everyday life. So we are 1 foot away from the exit. We are at the threshold of exiting this portal, and that has a special energy all of its own. So we're going to begin our meditation with a progressive relaxation. And this is the time in which you may wish to become comfortable. Some people like to turn off their lights and relax. We'll do a progressive relaxation, then we'll have, we usually spend about 10 minutes in the silence, and then we'll come out of that, and at the end, we'll have time for a discussion. This slide is of Orion, but it's filled in with his form. So we can kind of see that he represents a human. And there are stars. He's made of stars, of course. And when we look at this constellation, we see that it's stars that form our bodies too. And as we begin to relax our human bodies, envision the energy of the stars. And know that you are made of star stuff. You are a part of the universe. You and the stars and the planets are all expressions of the one God. Allow your sacred light to shine as we release the tension and stress we have been carrying within us. So as we proceed with the progressive relaxation, we would invite you to put your focus on your feet and to give your feet the suggestion that they are relaxed, that they are very relaxed, very comfortable. You might see them being filled with the light of God. And you see that light as it flows upward through your feet and into your calves. And along the way, as you suggest that each part of your body become relaxed, also suggest that any energy that's left over from this journey through the portal be released. You include a cleansing, an energetic cleansing as we prepare to exit the portal. And now see this light of God flow through your feet and up your calves to your knees. And know that your legs, they're up to your hips, your thighs are so relaxed, so comfortable. You allow your chair to support your weight. You know that you are in a safe place. You know that you are the beloved of God. And feel that light energy flow through your entire legs, from your toes to your hips, and rise up through your lower back and your lower belly. And as it does, you relax your lower belly. Allow yourself to have what the Buddha called the soft belly. Because when your belly is soft, it means you're not trying to defend yourself from anything. There's nothing to defend yourself from. Knowing that your lower back is a common area to hold stress and tension, we direct our breath to that part of our spine, the part below our waist. And if it is tense, allow it to relax. And if that's too difficult, relax the muscles around it. And that ultimately will allow you to relax your lower back. And breathe. And feel this light of God rise up through your spinal column. That's where the Kundalini energy rises, filling your spine with light. The spinal cord, where all your nerves are bundled, become enlightened. And you feel this light flowing upward to your belly, your upper back, your chest, and your shoulders. You picture your entire torso filled with this light. Allow your shoulders to drop. Say a special blessing for your internal organs and thank them for all that they do. Send your breath to your upper shoulders, the tops of your shoulders, where they connect with your neck, and around the back of your neck, another place where many of us hold our tension. And allow that to relax. Know that your head was created to balance effortlessly and perfectly at the top of your spine. And you don't need to keep any tension in your neck just to hold up your head, because you were perfectly made. Then allow that light to flow down your arms, through your upper arms and your forearms, into your hands. Know that that's the part of your body that works, that does the things that you came here to do. Your clever fingers know how to do so many things. And take a moment to bless them and thank them. And then finally, return your attention to your head. And from the neck down, you are a light body at this time, fully shining, fully relaxed. You relax your jaws. Allow your tongue just to rest in your mouth. Relax your eyes and allow them to close if it's comfortable. Relax your scalp. Relax your brain. And then breathe. Breathe through your star body, your light body. And as we enter the silence, we claim the gifts of this season, of the portal, of the Lion's Gate, and know that these gifts are our birthright. As we are in the silence, we invite memories of and inspiration from our journey through the Lion's Gate portal to become known to us. Ah. And now, as we prepare to re-enter the mundane world, take a moment without moving to capture any thoughts or images you may be experiencing. Make a mental note of them. And now prepare yourself to be focused in this now moment, in this place, in this time, in your physical body. Become aware of your surroundings. Deepen your breathing. You may want to wiggle your fingers or your toes or stretch. One of the things we like to do is make our hands hot. You make your hands hot and then put them on your cheeks. It seems to ground you, seems to anchor you back in your body.